today we had the most exciting thing that's happened in the bleachers, at least this week, was the guy in the first game today who had the mouse pad, the mouse, and the computer.
Yes.
Prove me wrong, Praz. Nothing more exciting happened in the bleachers?
Well,
all week.
yeah. I wouldn't know that I'd classify the guy out in the bleachers with his laptop and his mouse as being very exciting. But yeah, yesterday I was there. I actually got a pretty good seat in section 503 for those people who are familiar with, say, Bleacher Jeff. It was the seat right before where he typically sits. He was not there, thankfully. And I'm there, and I think all of us who listen to this podcast are of this mindset. I know Andy is. I know I am. I would assume Oleg is too. Not the biggest fans of the usual left fielder for the Cubs and Ian Happ. But it was a nice breath of fresh air having Owen Casey out there start that game in his first start in left field at Wrigley Field. I was being a little belligerent, and he comes out for the first, and I yell out to Owen. I say, "Hey, Owen, I already love you more than Ian Happ." And he actually gives me a nice little hat tip and a salute. Some of the people around that area didn't really care for that comment.
Fuck them.
Yeah, well, that's what you got around there. Later that game, it's the top of the 8th when the Brewers basically put the game out of reach. It was 3-0 going into that inning. They wound up busting it out for 7-0. Once again, and this is after me having a few drinks in me, yelling out, "Nice trade deadline, Judd. You did a real great job." And some guy in the row, or in the, not the row, the section next to me, mutters under his breath something to the effect of, "I hope this guy isn't here for game 2. He needs to stop being so negative. He needs to start being more positive."
Okay. When they're down 7-0.
Other than the fact that, the Cubs haven't really given me anything to be positive about that whole day. But I hear him say this, and I tell him to speak up a little bit. And that's when it gets taken as a threat. They call security, and I'm escorted out.
Did the other guy get kicked out too? He started it.
Correct. He did start it.
I'll call Crane. I'll take care of it.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you, Andy. I really appreciate that. I know you and him are on speed dial with each other.